shall see. It didn't look very overpowered, but don't take my word for it, because I know it was overpowered in Modern Warfare 3. So next up we have the Chicom QCB. I'm almost positive I said that wrong, but that's alright. We have after that we have the PDW 57, and then the Scorpion Evo 3. So the Scorpion's making a return from Black Ops 1. And then we have the MSMC submachine gun. So those are all the submachine guns, and let's move on to secondary weapons. So we have the confirmed secondary weapon. There's only launchers and pistols, but I think the one pistol, I will tell you which one it is. I did see it in the Capcom thing. It did look like it was automatic, but let me do the launchers real quick. So we have, for all the launchers, we have the SMA, which is making a return from Modern Warfare 3. And then we have the RPG, which has been in just about every Call of Duty. I mean, it's RPG, you know. Then we have the FJH 18AA. That's a new launcher. I'm not sure what to expect out of that. I'm sure it's going to be a lock-on. I think it was that lock-on one. And then the RPG and this SMA would be a free roam. So next up is the pistols. We have the KAP 40, which that's the one I think is the automatic, and I did see that in the Capcom thing. The guy was using the MP40 and he had, or the KAP 40, and he was using them dual wielded, and I'm pretty sure that was fully automatic unless this guy had a mod, but you can't really mod in a Gamescom thing. It just would be weird. So we have the TAC 45, the Executioner, and the U23R. So next up we have the secondary attachments, and it says pistol only, so I would assume that these are only on the pistol, obviously. We have the reflex sight, suppressor, extended clip, fast mag, FMJ, dual wield, and laser sight. And don't forget, you can, like, if you want, you don't have to have a gun in this game, which is a lot newer than, you know, that's a new thing. So you don't have to have a gun, and you'll have a combat knife. So let's move on to the lethal grenades. There's not even anything new here, but I'll still spin them out. So we have a grenade. You know, it's a standard grenade. If you don't know what a grenade is, and you've played Call of Duty more than one game, then you're probably retarded. Jesus. Simtex is making a return, and there's a thing called a combat axe. So it's basically the same thing as a tomahawk. I mean, tomahawk, throwing knife, same thing. Next up we have a claymore returning, C4 is returning too, and bouncing Betty. I don't know if I said this enough, but I will be linking the thing in the description. So if you have any questions, the whole article will be there. I do have more video. I'll have another video coming out tomorrow. Should be doing the kill streaks and maybe how they work, things like that. I'm trying to put as many videos as I can out before I go back to school, because once I do go back to school, the videos will be slowing down. So I just can't keep up with it. It will be, you know, it's gonna be hard. So, one more thing. Like, basically, once school starts up for me, the videos are gonna get slower, because this year is gonna be fucking hard as hell for me. I got a lot of hard classes coming up, but I'm gonna make a video about this and describe, you know, maybe see what I can do about it, and maybe a couple videos a week, and then maybe if I can do a couple on the weekend too. I'm gonna try and put out as many as I can, because, you know, I enjoy doing it, and whatever, right? But I gotta do schoolwork first. So let's move on here. That's starting to get boring for you guys, but let's move on. So moving on to tactical grenades. And don't forget, guys, you don't have to have all of this. You don't have. Basically, the new thing about this game is you don't have to be running. You don't have to have your lethal grenade, your tactical grenade, you know, your one gun, and then your secondary. You get eight kind of tokens, you could call them, and you get to use them on whatever you want. You could have all perks and just run around with a fucking knife. I mean, this game's, it's cool because they're letting you do what you want, but it's a lot different, and a lot of people aren't sure what to expect because of all of, you know, nobody was expecting Black Ops to be like this until they started getting the stuff. You know, they just expected it to be another Call of Duty game where it's you run around, shoot people, but this one you can see through walls and different flash grenades, and they ruined quickscoping again for the second time, which is gonna piss me off, but it's alright. So, like I said, let's move on to the tactical grenade. So we have the sensor grenade. I want to talk about the sensor grenade and the shock charge real quick. I'm not sure which one is which, but I know in the multiplayer trailer, straight out the beginning, whenever had the little windmill things going, and the guy was on the plane, the guy threw two things. I'm not sure which one of these they were, but I know for sure it was one of these, because it shocked the people, and it, you know, they look better than a flash grenade or a concussion. I mean, I think I'm gonna run either the sensor grenade or the shock charge because, I mean, it looks a lot better than the flashbang or the concussion. So we have, after that, we have the flashbang concussion. Just like every normal other Call of Duty, we have the flashbang concussion, like I just said, 700 times. So for the shock charge, it has a description with this one, and it says, a deployable charge which stuns enemies that enter its proximity. So I'm guessing that the shock charge will be kind of like a scrambler that shocks you. It's going to be different, but I guess, like I just said, the shock charge, I'm going to have to say that is not going to be the one that was in the multiplayer trailer at the beginning. The sensor grenade is probably the one that the guy threw, and it shook the two guys. So moving on, we have the EMP grenade returning from Modern Warfare 3. Attack insertion, like, oh, I don't even know why they put those in there. I mean, unless you're spawn trapping, there is really no need to use a tactical insertion. Think about it. When do people use it? You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry for the blackout right there, guys. Like I said, I was using theater mode, and I had to sit there and record this whole 20-minute video. But next up, we have the Black Hat PDA, which allows you to hack enemy equipment and care packages or disable enemy vehicles. And then it says there's like an additional little note here. One additional point can be spent on any tactical grenade to bring two of the same type into battle when you spawn. So let's say whenever you use your point on, let's say I use my point on a concussion grenade or a sensor grenade or, you know, whatever. You can use another point, I'm guessing, to bring two of them. So whenever you spend 1 point, you're only getting 1 point. You're only getting 1 point's worth, which is only one grenade, which is kind of stupid. If I was, these tokens seem like they're, you know, you only get one shot at it, I guess. But I'm thinking that you're gonna be allowed to, you know, buy a whole bunch of stuff, and then you'll, you know, set your class up however you want. I'm not sure. We'll see. This video's coming to an end here. I think I pulled 108 and 12. This game was pretty foxy for me because I usually, first off, I almost never play headquarters, and I had fun playing. I was playing with a couple friends, and yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment below if you heard any other news about it, and fill me in, you know, let me know. Thanks for watching.